Hello. This is a bit of an impromptu video that I didn't really plan to make. But I was sitting here updating my website and it struck me that stress has become something that people just live with, like it's an acceptable thing. It's become so normal and inherent in our day-to-day lives, which is really quite sad. And the reason it's sad is because when we're experiencing high levels of stress in our body and our cortisol levels rise, we don't always fully realise the extent to which that stress affects our everyday life and in fact the way that we see situations. So when we're stressed, it doesn't just affect our ability to react, and it affects things like blood sugar. It affects the chemicals in the body, so therefore affects our emotions. But more than that, it affects the way that we perceive and the way that we actually see our world. So we actually look at our surroundings, our work, our families, our partners. We look at them in a completely different way when we are experiencing high levels of stress. And there are biochemical reasons for this. There are to do with the way that the blood flow completely shifts from the prefrontal cortex, which is our logical thinking part of our brain, to the amygdala. But in addition to that, it's a basic fact of consciousness that the way that we experience our surroundings will completely change when we are flooded with thoughts, flooded with feelings, when there's a lot going on. And there might be valid reasons as to why we're stressed. But the reality is that there's always something that we can do about that. And there's always a different way of seeing things that we're not seeing in the moment. So really, what I do is, in addition to helping to discover and learn some new simple strategies for helping in the moment, there's a much more longer term benefit to the work that I do in helping people to become more aware of their surroundings, more aware of what they do, and immediately aware that when they're in a stress situation and what they need to do differently. But also in how that they see their world, how they see their surroundings, how they see their business, and how they see their families. As I say, this wasn't a planned video. It's just something that I thought I would just try to begin to explain some of the work that I do. I'm putting some more videos on my website, which is www.theelitepartnership.com. So there'll be many, many more videos to come on there in the coming weeks and months. And if you do want to get in touch and have a discussion with me about the work that I do, and if it's something that you think that will help you going forward to experience your life more fully and in a more positive way, and get more out of your career in a more positive way, then feel free to get in touch. Thanks very much.